Hello everybody, my name is Preston, and today we're going to explore how Claude Code can help set up our CI in our projects. So we're going to start with a pretty barren project. It's already implemented, but there's no CI or attachment to a repository here. So to set up our CI, the tool we're going to use is GitHub Actions. A pretty straightforward tool for CI. And I'm not going to touch any YAML files or create any configurations. I'm just going to let Claude Code do all the work as if I don't know anything about CI and just let it do the rest. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show the application. It's a little blackjack game that was created. So just to show you, Python blackjack.py, it's actually working. And then I also have the test file for the blackjack game. So Python test blackjack.py. And we can see that all 41 tests ran, and this is actually essential for our CI pipeline. So we want to use Claude Code. If you don't know how to open up Claude Code, the most straightforward way to do it is just type in Claude in your terminal if you already installed it. So I'm going to type in Claude. I already got my Claude Pro subscription up and going. And it's going to take me to this little fun image of Claude in my terminal. Oops, it seems to have duplicated a little bit, but that's okay. Then what we're going to do is we're going to type up a prompt that can best describe what I want Claude Code to do. So like I mentioned before, I have a Python blackjack game with existing tests, as I've shown you before. Create a GitHub Actions CI workflow that installs dependencies and runs the tests automatically on every push. So straightforward prompt, and we're just going to let Claude Code do the work here. And one great thing about Claude Code is that before any changes were made, or even made, it'll actually ask you permission or authentication to actually make the changes in your environment before doing so. And that's one of the best traits I have in Claude. So here's the first one. It wants my permission to start creating a .github workflows in my environment, which is essential for CI. So I'm just going to allow it. So like, oops. Okay, it went through a little error, but that's okay. It's totally normal. And look at that. In real time, Claude Code was able to generate Claude GitHub folder with workflows, and it's showing me the YAML file that it wants to create. So here's the YAML file. I said, yep, this looks good to go. If I want, oops, it's actually still being generated here. So click on CI. It says as Ubuntu setup. Our Python version is 3.12, which is good, and install dependencies here, which is good. And it has the run test command, which will run my test underscore blackjack.py file. So we have all my CI pretty much set up. My YAML file will work. And now I actually want to start committing this to my GitHub repo. So I created a blank GitHub repo already, Claude demo. And what I want to do is I want to copy the GitHub link. I just want to say, okay, commit this to this repo. It's going to probably make some changes to the GitHub folder here, but that's okay. Changes are good. And I want it to point directly to this link here. So I'm going to let it process my request for a second. So I can go ahead and show me the commands it's going to use. And so this looks good. Okay. Yep. And then now it's going to try to start making the GitHub Actions here. There we go. Yes. Yes, please proceed. Okay. So after all the authentication processing, it now says all 4 of my files have committed. So I can actually see this in my GitHub repo itself. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Actions. And I can see that it's actually processing the commit right now. Look at the test. I can look at the CI workflow that Claude Code actually generated for me. So the job, Python, ran the test. What did it run my tests? All 41 of my tests. That's good. It all ran, set up, and completed the job. So now I can see that my repo now has my blackjack game and my CI work